We were at a basketball game. We have a junior high basketball team here, and our girls team was playing. And we were about in the third quarter of the ball game when one of our athletes just collapsed. She was not moving. Immediately, the assistant principal went toward the student, and our custodian has been part of our training process, and she had made it to the AED before I got there, so she was already into the building with the AED.
We had actually gone through the steps earlier, and they weren't nurses, they were people who had been trained and had practiced. And that was such a good feeling, because then that lets you know that even if there's not a healthcare professional immediately there, that there are people that can step in and can save a life.
If that training had not kicked in and the student had not made it, we would have always been looking back saying, what else could we have done? Even the doctor said it was the timeliness, it was how quick. If it had taken 5 or 6 more minutes, I don't know that she ever would have come back, but it was because of that training. You know, it just took over. Even in the midst of a crisis where everything was scary, what we had practiced came back to us and we knew what to do.
This is just a great example of, at this school, of everybody being trained properly, acting properly, and being able to save a child's life. And that's something you don't hear about very often. When Alabama Lifestart got started over 10 years ago, there were too many schools in the state that had absolutely no AEDs in them whatsoever. And since then, thanks to the support of Children's Hospital, we've been able to provide AEDs and AED trainer units to hundreds of Alabama schools. And now the staff not only has the equipment to know what to do in case of an emergency, but they also have the training. If the AED is in a school, that's wonderful. That's a great start. But if people don't know what to do about it, and if everybody panics when something like this happens, it's an opportunity wasted, and in some cases, a life wasted.
Regardless of how wonderful everything you do is, being able to save a child's life will be better than anything else you ever do.